welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with yet another reading, and today we're going to look at how can you make more money. Okay, so I did this reading for myself a while back and my life has been changed completely. Okay, so this is the first part of a 3-part mini series. So I'm going to show you guys how you can make more money, and I wanted to be blunt, you guys, because I don't know about you, but when I watch, let's say, tarot videos and they talk about, oh, abundance this, abundance that, abundance is great, but it's also very broad, okay? Basically, abundance is an umbrella term, guys, okay? Money is part of abundance, possessions, there's just so much that fits under the umbrella of abundance. So I wanted to be straight to the point. I wanted to be very blunt. So yes, money fits under the abundance umbrella, but today we're going to look at how to make more money specifically, because we all need money, guys, okay? Especially given the pandemic and all the hoo-ha that has been going on, we all need a little bit of money, okay? Not even a little bit, we need a lot of money. And I just want you guys to know that the earth is very, very abundant. The divine is intelligent enough to ensure that there is enough for everybody, even in a world that is riddled with greed. Okay, so know and believe that there is enough for you to receive. Yeah, so today we're going to look at advice, guidance, insights, and suggestions that come through from the divine to see how you can make more money. But before we get into all of that, I want to share with you guys my Love Being Pretty beauty item for today, and it is soap. Yes, it is soap, okay? So I love to first go in with soap when I'm showering or bathing. I first go in with soap to degrease my body, and then I go in with a body wash. So it's very important for me to find a good, delicious smelling soap, and I did, and I found it at Woolies. So I think, yeah, this is the company, Long Market Soap Company, but yeah, it is a Woolies brand. That's all I know. And I picked up these 2 different soaps because they smell absolutely incredible. I'm trying to open the tin. Ooh, honey, it smells absolutely incredible. I just love the berry smell. I feel like it's very appropriate for spring. Where I am, we are in spring now, or entering spring. The coconut smells absolutely incredible. Okay, so if you happen to pop by Woolies, go check out their soap aisle, I guess, and give this one a try. Okay, let me take you guys through the crystals. So today we have only abundance and money crystals, honey. For group 1, we have citrine, and I love this crystal. This is a beautiful crystal for achieving your career goals and things. Absolutely amazing. For group 2, we have sunstone. This is also one of my favorite crystals. Okay, this is amazing in just attracting positive vibes, okay, especially money wise. And then for group 3, we have tiger's eye. I think this is probably my favorite crystal when it comes to attracting money, because it has all these like flowy streaks going on, and I don't know, I just envision money energy flowing to me when I have tiger's eye around. Okay, so this is the first part of my money attraction series. Okay, it's a mini series, only consists of 3 parts. You're going to get through them, and I promise you guys, you're going to be in my comments. That much I know. And know that I don't come out here and BS you and tell you things that I don't do myself and things that haven't worked for me. I would never do that, okay? And I promise you, in comparison to people around me, I've probably had a better time financially during this pandemic. So without much further ado, guys, let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy, and I hope it is helpful. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and begin with group 1's reading. Okay, if you chose the citrine crystal, this is how you can make more money. Group 1. Let's get into it. Group 1, I can see that sharing something creative and something that you're good at with people is a way for you to make more money. Okay, so I'm getting influencer vibes, maybe on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. there is some light that you bring to people. There is something that you're really good at, and it's creative. I'm hearing comedy for some of you. Some of you are really funny. So maybe you can make funny clips or videos on TikTok, stuff like that. But basically, there is something that you need to share with the world that is going to bring you more money. And as you share that creative part of you, know that it is going to be rewarded. You will get financial gains from it, okay? But I am sensing major resistance vibes from you, group 1. I don't know if you doubt this craft that you have. I'm hearing the word competition. So definitely you're afraid of competition. Why are you afraid of competition? If this is something that you're good at and that is unique to you, even if somebody else does it, if it doesn't come naturally to them, it won't have the same effect on the general population. So yeah, it won't have the same effect publicly. So listen, the divine wants you to surrender all of the resistance and allow yourself the experience of doing something that you love, and seeing it pay off in a beautiful way, seeing money flowing to you because of it, okay? So it's very important for you to allow yourself the experience. I do see that there is a lot of strength required for you to listen to your feelings around this. I have no idea why there is so much restriction and limitation. Maybe it's a conditioning thing. Maybe you don't believe that this creative side of you can be the one that makes you money. Maybe you believe in the traditional way of making money. But I am seeing that your finances are not at their best. I can see that you are not happy with your finances. I'm actually being shown that you're not happy with your finances at all. I'm sensing major frustration vibes. I'm sensing major getting by day vibes, okay? And this is not okay, because it's dimming your lights, okay? This is not you. You are somebody who's creative. You're somebody who just exudes that energy that people love, okay? People love to see you. You make people feel some type of way. But you need to believe in yourself, my darling, and know that if you're serious about making more money, you're going to take yourself seriously. You're going to take your gift, your creativity seriously. You're going to take your talents seriously. It's very important for you to not dim your light, because who are you dimming this light for? So the divine wants you to walk away from the self-limitation. The divine wants you to just open yourself up to the possibility of this idea. They want you to let the resistance fall away, okay? They want you to be flexible, adopt flexibility, and try to see things from a different perspective. Try to see your life from a different perspective, because I'm hearing there are 1,000,001 platforms you can share your creations on, okay? So know that in you taking the first steps, your life is going to be completely and utterly transformed. You're not going to live the same life that you're living now. It will feel like your life is just beginning, okay? But you need to open yourself up to the experience and stop resisting. Trust what you feel, listen to it. Trust your intuition. It's not leading you astray. Okay, group 1. So how can you make more money? You need to share your creative endeavors. You need to share the creative side of you. I'm hearing that you are an influencer, so you need to get on the right track and make this happen. Let's look at some oracle cards. I have a lot of saliva today. I don't know what's happening. Okay, group 1, these are your oracle cards. Quite a few came out. Let's get into them. So we'll start off with the Botanical Inspirations deck. We have Morning Glory. Honey. Listen, waking up in the morning and just being happy with the life that you live is the message I'm getting right off from Jim. We have affection and determination. The morning glory, which blooms for a day, differs not at heart from the giant pine that lives for 1,000 years. Okay, so it's very important for you to move yourself into the life that you should be living, a life that brings you happiness and satisfaction, a life that makes you feel like you are aligned with your purpose, a life that makes you feel grounded on this plane of existence is very important. But basically from this card, I'm getting that your mornings are going to be happier than before. And this is where you want to be. Okay, you just need to open yourself up to the experience by letting the resistance fall away and sharing the creative side of you via the many platforms that are available to you. The next card we have is Primrose, Youthful Love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. So from this card, I'm hearing that you need to do something that you love. You need to do something that makes you want to get up in the morning and just love your life. Okay, something that is going to make you feel young and full of energy and zest and what's the word I'm looking for? Vitality. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, so entertain this idea is what I'm hearing. Entertain it. Entertain your creativity. Entertain it. Okay, and know that the tough times are going to melt away because you would be aligning with your purpose. Okay, the ultimate purpose for us as humans is to be happy. So if you're not happy, you really need to look at what adjustments do you need to make in order for you to get to a place of happiness. I can't describe this feeling that I'm feeling, but it's like it feels natural to you when you're doing this creative thing, whatever it is. It feels good, it feels right, it feels like you're on top of your throne, it feels amazing. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. So why are you resisting? Why are you pushing back? That's the part I don't get. What are you so afraid of? You need to shift your perception. You need to be flexible. And you need to start seeing things from a different perspective if you are serious about making more money, okay? Now we're going to look at the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. So the first card that came out is Impartiality. This is a beautiful card to come out because this is saying you need to firstly listen to your intuition and trust it. And secondly, you need to go back to the drawing board and repaint the picture of your life. And this time, repaint it to that which you desire. Okay, you can see the lady holding the paint there. And her posture as well reminds me of the Justice card. And that is the card that talks about fair conclusions. That is the card that talks about the right action and something that is basically best for everybody involved. So know that in you pursuing your creative endeavors or your creative side and sharing it with the world, know that you're doing right by you, but also you're doing right by a lot of people. And I feel like maybe you don't really understand the impact that your creative side is going to have on people. Okay, I'm seeing 17,000. I don't know what this 17,000 is all about, but I'm being shown I'm seeing, is it likes? 17,000 or whatever. Is it likes? What likes? Why can't I get 17,000? 17,000 likes. Listen, there's going to be traction in terms of clout. You're going to be recognized. You're going to get the recognition. And I feel like to you, that's not really your main concern. I feel like you resist because you're afraid of what your finances will look like going into the future if you were to maybe leave behind a traditional way of making money and focus on this creative endeavor or creative project or whatever this is, a talent, I don't know, whatever this is. It's something creative, and it's something that places you in the public eye, or should place you in the public eye. And it's something that a lot of people resonate with. So it's very important for you to understand that you cannot put your passions aside and pursue a traditional lifestyle. You don't want to succumb to the constraints of society. You want to live out your creative endeavors, and you want to build a beautiful life, the life that you dream of. All right. And then the next card we have is facade. You need to let go of the facade. The life you're living right now is not authentic to who you truly are. You need to be honest with yourself and make the necessary changes. Practice self-confidence and self-worth, and innocently reevaluate your life. Listen to your intuition and listen to the inner guidance, which is your intuition, and let the resistance fall away and move into a space of flexibility and start sharing whatever this is, this creative thing that you have, this creative side of you. Start sharing it, okay, and allow a miracle to occur. All right, now we're going to look at the Moonology deck. Group 1, what is happening? I'm sensing a bit of anxiety. What are you so anxious about? We have, for the first card, a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. I mean, seriously, what are the chances that during Virgo season you're going to get a card that is Virgo related, firstly, and that is telling you about a new start within the Virgo season? This card is saying to me, now is the time to start. You need to stop dragging your feet. You need to stop resisting. You need to stop being doubtful and being uncertain, and now you need to just surrender to your creativity. It will not let you down. A time to give rather than take. Give to yourself. It's time for you to attend to yourself. It's time for you to water your own garden. It's time for you to put yourself first so that you enter a new and fulfilling phase in your life. And so that money begins flowing to you. Okay, more money than you've ever had is what I'm hearing. The next card is hold your vision. Oh my goodness. Don't give up on this. Hold your vision. Okay, this is right for you. This is what you're meant to do. You're meant to share your creative side. Okay, for some of you, if you have started, because I'm hearing that some of you maybe started a while back and then you didn't get the response that you were hoping for, the feedback that you were hoping for, and then that sort of dampened your spirit. So your guides and guardian angels want you to know that no, don't let that dampen your spirit. You're on the right track. Okay, hold your vision. Maybe it just wasn't the right time. Okay, there's always a reason why certain things don't come to fruition at a particular time, but then they come to fruition later. All right, remember, the divine sees the entire picture. We only see the physical aspect of the picture because we are on a physical journey here. We are spirits on a physical journey. Okay, so it's very important for you to not be so quick to give up and to not allow past failures drive you into a place of fear and self-limitation. Okay, so hold this vision and go ahead and get it out there. Okay, get seen, because clout is coming to you. The last card from that deck is nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. I'm hearing that you need to shut the negativity down. Okay, you've told yourself, you've made the silliest conclusion, thinking that, well, this will never work, it will never bring you money. Listen, that couldn't be further from the truth. Okay, it makes absolutely no sense at all, and you need to mute that mutable moon. Okay, there's so much brewing, there's so much behind the scenes that you don't know of. There is so much that is going to happen in future. You don't see the big picture yet, but it will come to you. You just need to take the necessary steps towards the big picture. Okay, so you need to shut out all negativity, all resistance, and like this full card, you need to just open yourself up to the experience and listen to what you feel, because that is your intuition knocking. Oh, that wasn't the last card. See, I wouldn't know because I don't look at the cards after I shuffle. The last card now from the Moonology deck is what do you need to release? Waning Moon. Group 1. Once again, was I not just talking about releasing negativity? This is amazing. You need to release negativity, self-limitation, restriction. You need to release fear that stems from past failures. Okay, very, very important for you to do that. Okay, interesting. Now we're going to look at your angel answers. Let's hear what the angels have to say about this. The first card is recovery. You're moving to a place of financial recovery. You're moving to a place of mental recovery, because I do see that there's a lot of frustration and stress in your life. And know that so many different aspects of your life, psychological, mental, financial, even your love life, there's going to be so much recovery, okay? But mainly financial. And yes, you're going to make more money. You just need to believe it, and you need to believe in your creative side. We have ask your angels. Now this card is interesting because to me it usually means that the angels have received your request, okay? But for you, I'm hearing that you need to communicate with your team. You need to ask, okay? Don't be afraid to let them know that you're afraid, you're not sure, but you want to take the risk. And yeah, I'm being told take the risk. I'm hearing take the risk. They want you to communicate with them, ask for help. And also this is telling me that you will be getting help behind the scenes, which is absolutely amazing. Your angels are there, they hear you, they've heard you, and they are there working with you. But don't give up, because they're not going to do it for you. They're just going to give you the strength and the resources and the tools to get it done, but they're not going to do it for you. So it's up to you to not give up, so that you can go for it, keep pushing and get things done, okay? And then the final card from the angel answers deck is yes. It is a yes. It is a beautiful, beautiful yes. This is saying allow the money to flow in. This is saying say yes to this creative side. It reiterates the Fool card once again. And I love how she's holding the amethyst crystal in this card, because that is a card, because that is a crystal card that enhances your intuition. Listen to your intuition and say yes. Stop resisting. Stop saying no. It's time for you to say yes, so that you receive and more money flows to you. I'm hearing money, more money than you've ever had before. Okay, now we're going to look at the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. The first card that jumped out, guys, really, group 1. Tourmaline Quartz, get out of your own way. You're getting in your own way with all this resistance and pushback and all this negativity. You need to get out of your own way, so that you can start living the life that you're supposed to live, okay? Wow. The next card is Selenite. Clear the clutter. Come on. Come on. Clear the clutter. Group 1, it's time for you to clear all this negative clutter that is going on in your head and move into your heart. What is your heart telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Because that is your divine team speaking to you, okay? Clear the clutter. I'm also hearing that in you starting to live in alignment with your creative side, there's just a lot of clutter in your life that is going to be cleared, okay? So it's very, very important for you to not give up and to take the risk and make the life of your dreams happen. And then the final card from that deck, and also the final card for this reading, is Clear Quartz. Get crystal clear. You need to get crystal clear with what you want. You need to get crystal clear with your goals, with your destination, with the results that you want. And that is the thing with money. Money needs you to be crystal clear. If you are ambiguous, you're going to be frustrated, because money is not going to flow to you in the way that you want it to. So you need to get crystal clear, Okay, if you want this creative side to bring you abundance, which I can see that it will, then you need to be clear about that. You can't say, yeah, well, it has the potential to, but I feel like a regular job is just the safer option. You're not being clear. So then what must money do? Because money is also an energy. So now you're letting out a mixed vibration. What must money do? How must it flow to you? So be crystal clear that in me sharing this creative side, I'm going to make a lot of money from this, and money flows to me regardless. And get crystal clear so money can flow to you undisturbed and unhindered. Okay, but also that card is saying get your priorities in order. It's very, very important. Okay, what is important to you? How do you want the course of your life to pan out? Okay, very, very important, group 1. And I'm going to end your reading there. So you can make more money by sharing your creative side with the world, with the general population, with the public. Get yourself seen, get yourself out there. Use the various platforms. There's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's TikTok. There's so many platforms that you can use to get your stuff out there, to get your creative projects and talents and things out there. Okay, don't hold yourself back. And yeah, that is the reading I received for you. I hope it resonated. Group 1, it's been a pleasure channeling for you, and I will chat to you in another video. Quickly before you go, I want to let you know that I now offer personal readings to the general public. So if you are interested, then click on the arrow on the right hand corner for you, and all the details are going to be listed in that description box that drops down when you click on that arrow. Okay, I will chat to you in another one. Salute and bye bye. Love and light to you and yours. Okay, group 2, if you were drawn to the sunstone, this is how you can make more money. Okay, bring more money into your life. And group 2, okay. Let's just jump right into this, because listen, there's some situation that you need to rectify with a particular somebody. There's somebody that you hurt, and you hurt this person deeply. Okay, so you need to pluck up the courage to ask for forgiveness and rectify the situation. You need to humble yourself to this person, and you need to rectify the situation, because it is causing blockages in other areas of your life. Okay, so it's very important for you to transform the situation into one that is positive and one where energy flows freely. Money is energy, guys. Okay, it's just that we see the physical representation of money because we are spirits, we are souls that have agreed to have a physical experience here on earth. Okay, but money is a form of abundance and provision, and it is spiritual. Okay, so if there are blockages, then know that those blockages prevent money from flowing to you. All right, there needs to be a transformation here. I do see that you're letting pride take control of this situation, and you're holding yourself back. You're chickening out because your ego is really, there's just no place for your ego in this situation. Okay, it is working against you. So you need to put on your big girl pants or your big boy pants and do the right thing, so that you can move this situation into one of growth and one where there are no blockages, and you're able to live in alignment with your passions and allow money to flow in and flow towards you. All right, I do see that whatever it is that you did was hurtful to this person, and it is something that you think about constantly. I do feel a sense of guilt from you and regret, especially with the 4 of Cups. I do see that you are in your emotions about the situation. What I don't understand is why you are resisting doing the right thing. That's what I don't get. So it's very important for you to stop resisting, because by resisting, you are really doing serious damage in other aspects of your life, and you are restricting your money flow, okay, from the universe. So rectify the situation so that the energies are corrected and blockages are removed, so money can start flowing to you. It's very important for you to mend this connection, and it's important for you to initiate the repair process, so that this person can heal and so that you can heal as well, okay? But know that just like you took the action to hurt this person, you need to take the action to mend and repair, okay? Don't chicken out and be a coward when you now need to put in the action to repair, when you are more than happy to do the hurt and the damaging, okay? Yin yang, everything on this plane of existence works in balance. What you put in is what you get back. So it's very, very important for you to repair and mend, and come forward with an apology and be sincere about it, or do whatever it needs. Maybe there's something physical that you can do, some gesture that you can make, but you need to rectify this situation, because it's out of hand, it's gotten out of control, and it is blocking your money flow. All right. So know that in taking the necessary action, you're being told to take action. You're being told to listen to your feelings. It's no use just sitting and feeling guilty and not doing something about it. You need to make this change happen. You need to bring forth this transformation and repair your reputation. It's very, very important, so that you guys can reconnect again. Even if things don't go back to the way they were before, know that this situation will be rectified, and know that this person is not going to hold any resentment towards you, is what I'm being told. Okay, it's very important for you to establish your reputation once again. I'm hearing that you were abundant before, and you've fallen off your pedestal, but this blockage is preventing you from getting back to that pedestal and reaching new frontiers, doing more and growing more financially. So know that in you rectifying the situation, it's going to just be easier for you to reestablish your reputation, in terms of abundance and money and things, okay? Because this blockage is not getting in the way. All right, super important. I'm hearing that this is on your mind. I'm hearing that you feel guilty, and you are just banging your head against the wall for the action that you took at the time. Listen, that's all in the past. What are you going to do going forward? Okay, we don't know what the future holds. We know what the past held, and we learned from that, hopefully. Now, what are you going to do in this present moment to ensure that the future is bright? Guys, listen, I cannot reiterate this enough. You can ensure that your future is bright by doing your healing, okay? By making sure that the blockages are removed in the present moment, okay? Try to be as blockage free as possible. You can never be 100% blockage free, as long as you're on this plane of existence, because people are going to get to you. People are blocked, and that's the energy they let out, and they will try and influence your energy, and you'll experience blockages. That's why it's very important for you to constantly be healing, so that all those blockages are constantly dealt with and your blessings flow to you freely, okay? And you draw them in with gratitude. All right. So it's very, very important for you to do the healing. When people say forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you, it's such a cliched statement, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand that entire statement, and they feel like people just say it, but they don't really know the meaning behind it. It's for you, because if you don't forgive someone, you have spiritual dis-ease. Energy needs to flow. If you don't forgive someone, that energy does not flow, it gets stuck. And if energy is stuck, there is no exchange of energy, so there can't be anything flowing to you. Abundance can't flow to you, healing can't flow to you, okay? Peace can't flow to you. So many positive things cannot flow to you because there is a blockage, okay? So it's very, very important for you to, when you forgive, truly forgive, okay? Forgive within yourself and know that I've let the situation go. I'm releasing it into the ethers of the universe so that what is meant to you can come to you, so that you don't block yourself from receiving your things because of somebody else. Okay, the divine director is there to package karma to where it needs to go. You need to teach yourself to forgive, and that is what Jesus came to do here on this plane of existence. He came to teach us about forgiveness. There are a lot of situations that reflect blockages. Poverty is one of them, okay? Illness, mental illness, all these kinds of things that we can't explain, especially illnesses that have no cure, is very, very important. It's very, very important to heal. It's very, very important to make sure that your blockages are removed, and you do that by taking the time and effort to do your healing. Do your meditations to clear your chakras. Book a Reiki session. Guys, these things are so important, and it really pains me to see how we neglect them so much, and a lot of us don't even know about them because there's just ignorance and all these blockages that are causing all these negative energies to manifest within us. So it's very, very important to do the healing so that you do live your best life, so that your journey on this physical plane of existence is enjoyable, okay? And so that you make a difference and you make an impact in not only the lives of the people around you, but the lives of others in general. So it's very important for you to rectify this situation, group 2, so that you can be, so that your reputation is restored, and so that you can live the life that you are supposed to live, and don't block your blessings because you're too busy being stubborn and self-righteous. All right, it's super important to rectify the situation. You have the ability to, you have the strength to, you just need to humble yourself, and you need to put your ego aside and go into your heart and do the right thing. Let's get into your oracle cards. Wow. So the first card is White Rose, New Start and Wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Listen. This is saying that you know what you need to do. You know the right thing, and you know yourself. You know that you were wrong. You know that you're guilty. So stop this resistance and do the right thing so that you can move this situation into a new phase, a new free phase where there's so much freedom, where there's so much blessings flowing to you guys. If this is a romantic connection, you know what you need to do. If this is a friend that you hurt, you know what you need to do. Either way, whether it is romantic or platonic, you need to do the right thing because you know you were wrong. You know you were. Okay. And then we have forget-me-nots, eternal memories. The best things in life, listen to this. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. So this card is telling me that you guys made a lot of memories with this person. Okay, there's a lot of memories here. There was a beautiful connection here, I'm hearing. Beautiful connection is what I'm hearing. But I don't know what led you to do what you did. Sometimes we underestimate people. Sometimes it can come from a place of fear, self-limitation, lack of deservability. There's a lot. That's why it's very important for you to heal, so that going forward you don't make the same mistakes, because repeating mistakes, firstly, a mistake is something that happens once. It cannot happen twice. The second time it's not a mistake, okay? The second time it's either intentional, or you need to look at why did this happen a second time. There's healing needed, okay? I'm also getting that this person is on your mind a lot, or this situation, whatever transpired between you guys, you think about it a lot. It's a very difficult situation for you to forget. Okay, so there's no use pondering over this in your head. Do something about it. Rectify the situation and open the money gates. Okay, let the money flow in. Be the gateway. Now we're going to look at the wisdom chakra. What? Chakra, wisdom, healing. Oh my goodness. At the chakra deck. Guys, I'm spacing out. Listen, I've had a very tough week. We have guilt, okay? You know you feel guilty. You know you feel so guilty. Like, I cannot even describe what I'm feeling right now. You are punching the wall. You're just like, damn it. And what I'm seeing is that this guilt is leading you to practice a lot of negative self-talk. And that is an issue. That is an issue because you're letting out the wrong vibration, but you're expecting blessings and positive things to flow to you. It doesn't work like that, okay? Spiritually, like attracts like. So you need to be careful of what you're saying, your spoken word. You need to be careful of your actions. You need to be careful of your thoughts as well. What are you thinking? What do you believe? Not even what you're thinking, because thoughts are thoughts come and go. That's why they're represented by the element of air, the mind. You need to look at your beliefs. What do you believe? What are you hell bent on? What do you know deep down within your heart? That's very important. And I can see here that you feel guilty. There's a lot of guilt. And I'm also hearing that you may be drinking, trying to drink the pain away, drink the guilt away. It's not going to help. It's not going anywhere. And you feel terrible afterwards anyways, when you wake up the next day sober and hungover. So do the right thing so that you can stop living in this gray space and move into a world of color. Okay, the next card we have is joy. From that deck, joy. Know that there is so much happiness that will come from you taking the initiative to rectify this situation. Okay, there's going to be joy. You're going to get a lot of joy out of this. And this is beautiful because there's a lot of sunlight, and this is the color of the solar plexus chakra, which is all about positivity, vibrance, vitality, and really attracting positive outcomes in your life. Okay, feeling like good things always happen to you. That is the energy that you're moving into, and that's very interesting because the crystal you chose is the sunstone. Okay, group 2. Now we're going to look at the Moonology deck. The first card that we have is a time to give rather than take. It's time for you to do the right thing. Okay, it's time for you to do the right thing. Okay, you've taken enough from this person. You've taken this person's peace of mind because they hurt. It's time for you to give that peace of mind back. It's time for you to give that peace of mind back. I almost said validate them, but that's not your job. Your job is not to validate people. People need to heal, do their healing so that they feel validated within themselves. So it's very important for you to do the right thing, is what this card is saying. And with the new moon in Virgo, that is interesting because we are in the Virgo season right now. So this is saying, in Zulu we say ungapholisa amaseko. Okay, this is saying you need to take action now. Stop procrastinating, stop holding back, stop being stubborn. Take action now during this Virgo season so that you move yourself into a place of joy. Okay, absolutely beautiful. And then the next card, I almost said the last card. The next card we have is the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. This is all in your hands. Okay, it's up to you to end this tough cycle. It's up to you. Okay, so know that in doing the right thing, you are ending this tough cycle and moving this connection or moving this situation to a place of joy, of happiness, and to just a better sunny vibration overall. Okay, beautiful. We have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Okay, this is telling me that you have been in your head about this situation. Okay, you have really, especially with the Four of Cups, this is something that you think about over and over and over again. Okay, but the divine wants you to step out of your comfort zone, because you've created a little comfort zone in just sitting and wallowing in the guilt and thinking about this. Oh, how could I be so stupid? How could I do that? Okay, you did it. What did you learn from it? I learned that, you know, being a bad person sucks. It's not me. I hate hurting people. I don't want to hurt people. I want to do better going forward. So how do you do better? You start by rectifying the situation. Okay, you start by removing the blockages. You start by humbling yourself, okay, and making the right gestures to move to a place of forgiveness. All right, very beautiful. Now we're going to look at the Angel Answers Oracle deck, and the first card, when this card jumped out, first card that jumped out is romance. So this definitely tells me that for some of you, this has to do with a romantic connection. Okay, maybe that you were deceitful, you were dishonest, and yeah, you cheated, you know, things like that. You ghosted someone, you know, just things like that. So know that in you taking the steps to rectify this situation, there's definitely hope for romance. So for those of you who are asking or who are curious if there is a love back situation possible with this connection, there is. Okay, there's a lot of romance that is available here, provided that you rectify the energy situation here. You do the right thing, so that, yeah, you guys move to a place of romance. But I'm also hearing that in rectifying the situation, you're going to move on to live a life that you really love. Okay, you're going to be very happy that you did the right thing. Okay, so yeah, don't skip out on the action you need to take. The next card is don't stop. This is saying stop resisting. Okay, stop resisting. Do the right thing. Like I said, with the new moon in Virgo, now is the season. We are in Virgo season, so now is the time to take action. Don't stop yourself, okay? But this is also saying there's a lot of happiness and celebration, and I'm hearing that energy, money energy, is going to start flowing to you. Blockages are going to be removed, and not, oh my goodness, thank you. Blockages are going to be removed, okay, is what I'm being told. But you need to rectify this situation. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. For some of you, I'm hearing that it will be easy for you to manifest the things you want, because romance puts you in the right vibration. So for some of you, I can see that romance in your life lifts you up and puts you in a very cheerful mood and puts you in a positive or puts you in the energy of just being positive and optimistic about life. And if that is the vibration that you're letting out into the universe, know that you're going to manifest energies that are like that are similar to that vibration that you're letting out. Okay, positive vibrations, abundance, money, health, well-being, vitality, creativity. You're going to attract so much. So know that blockages are being removed as soon as you take the necessary steps to rectify the situation. The next card is the situation will improve. Listen, I don't read the cards after I shuffle. I just shuffle, they fall out, I gather them, and I press record. And I literally get to see the cards that fell out along with you guys. So this is beautiful when the message comes together like this. The situation will improve. Okay, so know that by taking action, the situation will improve. You guys really have nothing to lose. Please don't let your ego get in the way. Okay, there is a new phase that is being forecast here. We saw with the new start and wisdom card. there is just so much abundance that is being forecast that I'm seeing, because with the Don't Stop, I was told that all blockages are going to be removed and the situation will improve. So guys, please do the right thing, okay? Stop. I'm hearing that you tell yourself, you're giving yourself reasons as to why this is not the right time to reach out and rectify the situation. Know that as long as you procrastinate and as long as you keep putting this off, the energy blockages are not going to go anywhere. So then, oh wow, we have reconsider. You need to reconsider all this self-prevention that is going on with you. Okay, the divine is urging you. They're urging you, please reconsider. Please don't stop yourself from, living this amazing life. Reconsider the stubborn attitude. Reconsider the egotistical approach that you've had to this situation. Reconsider putting this off and do the right thing so that the situation can improve and blockages are removed. Okay, so reconsider being in this energy of the Nine of Wands, where you keep holding back, where you are just resisting for God knows what, and take action now and do the right thing. Wow. And then we have peaceful resolution as the next card, group 2. So know that the resolution is peaceful. It is peaceful for you and the other person involved in this situation. So it's very, very important for you to move this connection or situation to a peaceful state. Okay. The final card, honestly, group 2, when this happens, abundance. Abundance. In you doing all of this, which I've mentioned in the video, you are coming to abundance. Your money is going to flow in. You're going to make the more money that you're looking for, right? You're going to make money and you're going to make the more. The more money. You're going to make a lot of money. Money is going to flow to you because money is energy. So you're going to find it. Basically, your financial endeavors are going to pay off. You won't feel like it's such a struggle to make money. You'll just feel like money just naturally flows to me because you're in the right vibration, because you've made peace in this situation and rectified this issue, and you've improved the situation. So listen, money will flow to you. You will be getting the money that you want and that you're asking about today. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, it's amazing. Now we're going to look at your final cards from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. The first card that jumped out is Selenite, Clear the Clutter. All this clutter. I'm being told that you need to unblock the energy blocks, okay, by doing the right thing. Clear the clutter. All this clutter is blocking in the flow of abundance into your life. So you need to clear the clutter. Very, very important. And then we have Pyra. Whoa, guys. There's a lot of money and abundance and wealth that wants to come to you. But you are the problem because you're creating this energy block. Group 2. So the fact that you are here asking how can you make more money is a problem because you naturally attract money into your life. We have Pyra to let the money flow in. What else do you need? Remove this blockage. Do what needs to be done to repair the situation and move it to a state of peaceful resolution so that your abundance and money can flow in. Okay. And that's how you make more money. Okay. Because I do see that you're very abundant, but you get in your own way. Get out of your own way. Group 2. And do the right thing so that you can start making the money that is already wanting to flow to you. I'm sensing that you are an amazing person. You let out positive vibes. But this situation is a problem and it's a blockage and it needs to be removed so that you go back to your former glory. I see with the Emperor. Absolutely beautiful. Group 2, that is the reading I received for you. I hope it resonated. I'm sending you loads of love and light with the situation. And yeah, I'm hoping for the best, and I'm asking my divine team to connect with your divine team and send you the courage and the humble spirit that you need to rectify the situation. Thanks for watching. I will chat to you in another one. Before I end your reading, I just want to let you know that I now conduct personal readings for the general public. I've been so busy, guys. Listen, there's an arrow here on this video. I think it's your right side. Click on that arrow. It's going to open up a description box. I can't speak. And there is going to be all the details that you need for booking a personal reading if you feel like you need a reading that is more specific to you. Okay, it's an email address, and yeah, the instructions are in the description box. Thank you so much. Salute and bye-bye. Okay, group 3, if you chose the tiger's eye, then this is your reading on how you can make more money. Group 3, listen. So here's the deal, right? I can see that you have been going through a financially tough time, okay? You felt like everything just fell apart, and your finances basically took a drastic shift and a very challenging change, difficult change, okay? I do see that there's some sort of investment or investments that you have or that you have made, and the good news is that your investments are going to pay off. Okay, there's a favorable outcome that is forecast, but the divine wants you to know that your financially tough time came to tame your ego. You were getting too big for your head, and I do see that money was turning you into the person that you are not. Okay, so the divine wanted you to go through this financially challenging time so that your life is reprioritized, and so that you regain focus of your main purpose on this plane of existence. Okay, your main purpose is not to undermine other people, it's not to look down on them. If you are abundant, then it's very important for you to share with others who are less abundant and help to lift them up to a place where they are at least okay, where they are at least able to take care of their basic needs. I'm hearing that you were becoming too greedy, and you were just letting out a very negative energy and vibration because you were receiving all this abundance and blessings and all this money, and instead of it making you or turning you into a better person than you were before, it was just turning you into a terrible person. So the divine wanted the ego to be tamed and for you to become a more compassionate, open person, and to really live a balanced life in terms of your abundance and in terms of your spiritual profile, who you are spiritually. Are you generally a crappy person, or are you a good person? You're a person who uplifts your community, the people who you live with, and the people you are surrounded by. I do sense a major home focus from you. I do see that you are a family woman or a family man. I do see that you take care of people as well in your life. You probably have dependents, children, nieces. There are people depending on you, parents as well, I'm hearing. But the divine wants you to know that that phase has been concluded. I feel like they are happy with you. They're saying you've learned your lesson. They're saying they've brought you back to earth because you needed some grounding. And know that the tough times are over. Know that the tough times were divine intervention from your guides, from your guardian angels. Listen, your entire divine team had to intervene because you're losing sight of the bigger picture. Okay, it's not all about you. Okay, it's about us, all right? So you needed to basically have a change of mindset, and you needed to see things from a larger and more profound perspective, and there needed to be a death of the ego and vanity side of you. Okay, there needed to be a balance, is what I'm being told. The ego is very important. You need to have an ego because the ego is protective, and the ego ensures that your sense of self-worth and deservability is always strong, right? But there needs to be a balance between having self-esteem and being noble. Okay, that is very, very important. And I'm hearing that you were out of balance, so there had to be divine intervention to bring you back into balance. Okay, it wasn't personal, it was for your own good. It wasn't happening to you, it was happening for you. Okay, group 3, super beautiful. So I do see that I'm hearing there's a waiting period. Yeah, there's something that you're waiting to get money from. You're waiting for something to pay off, some sort of investment. So for some of you, there's already an investment that you've made and you're waiting for a payout. The rest of you, I'm hearing that anything that you invest in now financially is going to expand. It's going to grow. It's going to bring abundance your way. Okay, because the tough times have been concluded. I do see that you're now letting out the right vibration. Listen, everything is beautiful. I see you being very successful with the world. The world is literally your oyster. I see you living the life of your dreams, and I do see you exhibiting a very humble spirit in that. Okay, super, super, super amazing, super important. The divine wants you to know that the tough times have been concluded. The blockage, the financial blockage that was put in place by the divine has now been cleared. It was put in place for you to learn the lesson that you needed to learn, to fine-tune you into the masterpiece that you are, darling. Okay, tell yourself that you are a masterpiece. Know that you've broken through from the tough times, and from now on you are manifesting all your financial goals. Okay, as in up to legacy status. Okay, as in you are manifesting generational wealth type of status. Okay, so it's very, very important for you to invest. If you have invested, it's very important for you to be patient. Okay, and know that your financial endeavors are coming through. I do see that the financial difficulties brought with them a lot of frustration within you, and I can see that it really just broke your heart, not being able to be the breadwinner that you were before this financial difficulty or challenge manifested in your life. But know that all of that is over. Know that now you're entering a new phase. You've concluded the old one, and in this phase your reputation is being restored. In this phase there is so much happiness. I'm hearing a lot about the home. Okay, a lot about, some of you may be committing, getting married, taking a relationship to the next level, and solidifying it, and yeah, things like that. So there's a lot of happiness around the home. There's a lot of happiness just within yourself, the life that you live, and all that frustration and heartbreak that you experienced during this financial difficulty has been concluded. All right, this is beautiful. And if it hasn't been concluded, then know that you are literally at the doorstep of the conclusion. Okay, that's what I'm being told. So just be patient and gentle with yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm hearing you are doing great. Your divine team is motivating you. They're very proud of you for the work that you've done, and they want you to know that going forward, practice humbleness. That is very, very important. And know that you are not above your divine team. You're not above your angels. You're not above your spirits and ancestral guides. You're not above God. Okay, that is so important for you to know. Know that you are an integral part of a huge soul family and spiritual family, and it's very important for you to practice a humble spirit and have a holistic view when it comes to money. Don't think that the money that flows to you is all you. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes. And I think I've been reiterating this message throughout the groups. There is so much that happens behind the scenes, guys. Like, listen, all you see is the physical because you agreed as a soul, as a spirit, you agreed to have a physical experience here on earth. But there is so much that goes on a spiritual level, and it's very important for you to understand that you are not alone, and understand that it's not all about you, me. It's about us, okay? It's not I, it's we. It's not me, it's us. All right. Okay, yeah, group 3, let's get into your oracle cards. So we're going to look at your oracle cards from the Botanical Inspirations deck. And the first card that jumped out is Nobility and Self-Esteem. Wait, okay, wait a minute. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. This is saying you have learned the lessons you needed to learn, and you're now a better version of yourself. Firstly, this also confirms the message of your tarot cards that there needed to be a death of the ego and superiority complex, and you needed to come down to earth, ground yourself, and move into a state of balance, and know that it's not all about you, it's about us, it's about the collective. I think I mentioned, yeah, this came to balance your self-esteem with nobility. I mentioned as I was channeling the message from your tarot cards. And the thing is, guys, I only shuffle the cards and I gather them and press record on my phone. I do not have or even take the time to go through the cards one by one. So I do see some that fly out as I'm shuffling, and then some I don't see. Okay, so I didn't see this card. So it is absolutely magical that the divine is going to confirm what I was channeling from your tarot cards. They always do confirm though. So it's so amazing because I read tarot like a lot and I'm still amazed. But anyways, I'm still amazed at all the synchronicities and the magic that just happens. And I think I'll always be in awe, however often I experience it. The next card is Hibiscus, Beauty and Happiness. Thing of beauty is a joy forever. This card is confirming that some of you are committing relationship-wise. But this is also saying that you're going to live a very beautiful and happy life, especially on the home front. Okay, absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of happiness coming to you. So yeah, with regards to your question, how can you make more money? You just need to be patient and continue doing what you're doing, investing in the financial opportunities that come your way, sowing your seeds. Continue doing what you're doing, and money is coming to you. It's flowing to you. Okay. And then the last card from that deck is Rainbows and Messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. So this is saying there's a positive outcome in whatever direction you look. You've done the major healing work. Now you need to continue with the healing, okay? And you need to really keep a positive and humble spirit, and so that you let out the right vibration into the universe, and know that money is flowing to you, and you're manifesting way more than money. You're manifesting a beautiful commitment with a significant other. I see a lot of happiness in the home as well. You're building a legacy. There's just so much. And I'm also hearing that you wiser now. There's just a sense of wisdom and growth that has taken place within you. Rainbows. This is saying that the worst is over. From now on, you can expect only rainbows, honey. And also with the rainbows and messages, what I'm hearing is that there is there's news that is coming to you, and it's going to really lift your spirits up. You're going to be very, very happy with this news that you are receiving. And I'm assuming it has to do with an investment. But yeah, there's news coming in, and you're going to be very happy with the news that you'll be hearing. Now let's look at the Chakra Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. The first one we have is balance. Now this card is interesting because this card, oh my goodness, when this happens, this card reiterates the message of the tarot cards that I was channeling before, which is you became too pompous, you became too big for your head, okay? You became too big for your shoes, and it was very important to bring you to a state of balance. So there's a story associated with each card, and the story with this balance card, I'll never forget it. This guy who's holding the scales basically learns the tough way, that in life you need to keep a balance. So he comes into a great opportunity to become an actor, and you know, obviously that comes with fame and all that stuff, and he starts pushing away his loved ones, the people who were with him, who held him down when he hadn't realized his dreams. So yeah, he became too pompous, and then, you know, things fell through, and it's like he went back to zero basically. So it's very important. He had to learn the lesson of keeping a balance, okay? Opportunities don't flow to you to make you a crappy person. They flow to you to elevate you and to fine tune you and make you a better version of yourself. All right, super beautiful. So with the balance card, it is super important, especially purple, which is the color of the crown chakra, or the color of the third eye chakra. This is all about seeing beyond the physical, okay? So know that this tough time happened to bring you to a place of balance where you understand that your financial status goes beyond what you see, okay? Like I said, it's not about you, it's about us, okay? Your blessings don't just drop down from nowhere. There's an entire team working with you. There's an entire team manifesting your finances and your abundance for you. If you use the blessings that you receive from the divine as a way for you to be a crappy person, you are going to learn a very tough lesson, okay? You're going to learn a tough lesson. But the divine wants you to know that you've done a great job. Now stay humble and keep moving forward and keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to start receiving the blessings that are due to you. The final card from that deck is growth. Wow. So know that your money is growing, your finances are growing, okay? You're elevating in terms of finances, you're climbing the money ladder, listen. But this is also saying that you have grown, okay? The tough time came for you to reach a place of growth and understanding and maturity, okay? So this is absolutely beautiful. The ego had to die, the pompous, nasty attitude. It needed to die to make way for new roots, to ground, okay? So that you become a humble, abundant human being. Now we're going to look at the Moonology deck. The first card that jumped out is a new romantic cycle begins. So this reiterates the message of some of you getting married or just making a serious commitment within a connection. New moon in Libra. Now Libra is all about balance. Libra is all about fairness. Libra is all about compromise. Libra is all about pragmatism. Okay, it's all about being objective and not subjective. It's all about seeing beyond illusions, okay? So know that now a new phase begins in your life where you are balanced, where you are smarter, where you are wiser, and where you understand the bigger picture, and you know that there's greater meaning to life. There's more meaning to life than just having money in your bank account, okay? There's a lot more behind the scenes that happens, and even for that money to be in your bank account, there's a lot of work behind the scenes that goes on and that had to go on to get that money there. All right, so a new romantic cycle begins, and a new cycle overall, a new financial cycle begins, okay? You're just moving on to positive, happy vibes overall. Group 3, absolutely amazing. And then we have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. This is saying that your commitment to your path, your commitment to your purpose, your commitment to the divine was being tested. You had to go through this test so that the divine sees what are you really all about, and so that the divine shows you, because they see what you're all about, so that they show you that there is so much more to you. You are deeper than the vanity side that you show to people or that people perceive about you. Okay, so this is absolutely beautiful. This is saying you are just being tested, and I'm hearing your commitment to living an abundant life, because you could have easily continued being a crappy person and live with this blockage going forward. So your commitment to really living an abundant life and having a beautiful experience here in the 3D was being tested, and it looks like you've passed the test with the world. So well done, group 3. Wow, the final card from that deck is you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. Listen, if you have an investment you're waiting on, know that you're very close to receiving good news with regards to that investment. If you haven't invested in anything, then know that make an investment is what I'm being told. And know that you will see results, and it's not going to be a long draining process. You're going to see not fast, but you're going to see tangible results within a reasonable amount of time. Okay, you will not struggle, you will not want for anything, is what I'm hearing. Your divine team, especially your ancestral guides, are very they're very supportive of you. They have this breadwinner in charge energy, leaders in the community type vibe is what I'm hearing. So let's see what the angels have to say to you. We're going to look at the Angel Answers Oracle deck. The first card that came out is within the next few weeks. Okay, so like I said, be patient if you've made some sort of investment and you're waiting to hear back from something money related. Within the next few weeks, you're going to be receiving some sort of good news. Okay, but this is saying also know that the tough time has been concluded, and within the next few weeks you're going to start seeing that. Okay, the tough time is over, because money is going to be flowing to you. All right, reconsider. This is interesting. So this card is telling me that the tough time came for you to reconsider your attitude, to reconsider the approach that you were carrying towards life, is what I'm trying to say. I'm so tired. It came for you to reconsider the way in which you were carrying yourself, the way in which you were interacting with people. There was a lot of thought and reconsideration that needed to come from you. The tough time came for you to reconsider the way in which you were going in life, because it was not constructive, it was not positive, and you were getting too big for your head and too pompous. And your divine team wants you humble. Okay, they are very generous with you, and they love a humble spirit, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so there had to be a lot of reconsideration that comes from you. And then the next card from that deck is wait. So this is saying, wow, there's a lot about you having to wait for an investment to pay off. Okay, but I'm hearing not for long, just wait. Okay, but this is also saying teach yourself to be patient. Okay, sometimes with money, don't expect immediate results. Okay, because it's not a game of luck. Okay, it's a longevity thing. You want to attract wealth instead of riches, because wealth lasts for a long time and riches last for a shorter time. Group 3, I'm struggling to get through your reading because the people in this house are getting on my nerves. Okay, And I feel like that is a message in itself, because you were really getting on your ancestors' nerves with this attitude that you were carrying. But anyways, teach yourself to be patient and know that money flows to you regardless, okay? But just wait and know that your financial investments are paying off, all right? And then the final card from that deck is get more information. So listen, the holistic message here is just wait. Within the next few weeks, you're going to get more information. So there is something that you're waiting to hear back from, okay? And I feel like it is money related, okay? You're being told to wait. Know that there is information that you're going to be coming to with regards to money, okay? A juicy piece of information, listen. But with investments, they're paying off. Now we're going to look at your final oracle cards from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. The first one is Hematite, ground yourself. So this tough time came to ground you, to bring you back to earth, because listen, no bape mafini, okay, your head was in the clouds. Super important. But this is also saying that wealth is grounding. There's a lot of wealth coming to you. There's a lot of money, and I'm really getting wealth for you. Not just money, but like long term, especially with the King of Pentacles. I'm really getting long term legacy for the children type vibes, okay? So just practice patience, because I wanted to say practice patience, and I looked down and I was like, what? The next card is Lemurian Quartz, practice patience. So just practice patience, and know that money is coming to you, and know that the tough time has been concluded. You will see that within the next few weeks. If you're waiting for some type of investment to pay off, practice patience and know that good news with regards to that investment is coming to you. If you have invested in something and you're waiting to hear back, or you're waiting to receive some sort of payout or something to give, okay? And then the final card from that deck and for the day for this reading is Christ of Praise, group 3. Allow yourself to receive. Really, really, really know that it is time for you to receive. Know that money is flowing to you. Know that the blockage has been removed. Well done for doing the work, because that is healing within itself. You know, shifting your mindset and taming the ego. That's a lot of healing work. So well done, and know that only positive vibes are flowing to you, and money is already flowing to you. So the way in which you can make more money is to continue investing, continue with your financial endeavors, continue doing what you're doing, and money is just naturally going to flow to you, and it's going to allow you to build a very wealthy life and establish a legacy for the future generations, your future generations. Okay. Group 3, that was a lot, okay? It was a lot to channel your reading, because there were so many distractions coming through from external sources. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this reading resonated. I'm sending you loads of love and light with regards to this situation. It's been a pleasure channeling for you. It's been difficult channeling for you, but it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before I end this video, group 3, I want you to know that I now conduct personal readings for the general public. So if you click this arrow that is here on the right hand corner, right hand for you, a description box is going to drop down. All the details of booking a personal reading are there. If you're interested and you want a more personalized reading and personalized guidance, okay? Otherwise, I will chat to you in another one. Bye bye and salute.